So I am from a very, very small town. I mean, like population 6,000 people.
Wow.
And I am now in a big city. Dallas, Texas is where I'm at now. So it's a lot bigger than 6,000 people. But yeah, I am training at a private gym, female owned, which I love. And it is called Dallas Iron Fitness. And it's a great place. I also am doing some mobility classes for a couple of other places here, but Dallas Iron Fitness is where I'm at, and I love it. Yeah, so I went to college for kinesiology, sports science, and I didn't actually end up do, doing anything with that degree for 6 years. So, to pay for my college, I took a job in sales, and I ended up going, quite a while with that career. The funny thing is that in that career path, I was working similar to how I work now. I was working with a person one-on-one, and spending a lot of time teaching, an individual how to, accomplish a certain goal. I'd always been passionate about health and fitness. I'd spent all those years in, even though when I was in a different career path, I spent all those years still working actively on my own health. And then I just kind of realized one day that life was too short, and I really wanted to kind of mesh my passion for health and fitness with my, skill that I had been working on for 6 years of learning how to communicate with people and coach and train them. Even though it wasn't in health and fitness, I just kind of decided that I wanted to combine those two and decided to pursue, personal training full time from that point. And it's been a good 2 years now, and I am so, so happy about it. My favorite parts about the fitness industry, I would say, are it's the fact that it's really diverse. I feel like a lot of people, when they get into this space, maybe if they're new and they're asking me like, hey, I feel like the fitness industry is so saturated, how can I help people, or what can I do? I don't feel that way at all. I feel like I meet so many people, even at the gym I work at, where, people are, old golf pros, or, ex-baseball players, and people who work with, people in the space of rehabilitation. And I just feel like there's so much room for so many fitness trainers to really focus on what they truly love and are passionate about. And I think if they focus on doing that, you're going to find clients no matter what that really want to connect with you. I think the other things I love about the fitness industry is the community. I mean, I feel like as a human being, we're all looking for that community in different areas, whether it's in school or in churches or in the fitness community. And I feel like people find that sense of community with different spaces, and I think that that's great. And I think it really contributes to your mental health, and just you know
Yeah.
practicing communicating with other people, and getting in that space and working on yourself, with other people. So I think, one of the biggest things is, for me anyway, when I started this, I struggled with really trying to, and actually I didn't know it was a struggle at first, but I wanted to really take care of my clients and really cater to my clients, because essentially that's what I am here to do, is make sure that I am taking care of my clients the way they need to be taken care of. But I also feel like, that person that wants to make sure everything is right for people, that can sometimes take over and cause me to do things for my clients that may be, unauthentic to myself personally.
Mhm.
And so I feel like, the best thing you can do for that is to try to stay authentic to what you know and what you are most passionate about, and stick in your lane, essentially. And I think that you can't really worry about whether you have clients fall off, or maybe they're not ready, or they're just not in a place where they really connect with what you're doing. And I think you can't really worry about that or let that bother you, because the more authentic that you can be as a fitness trainer, the more you're going to find clients and really connect with clients who are like in sync with you 100%. get this question a lot, and I've gotten it a lot in the last several months. I think for me, everyone's like, how's your business? What are you doing? Have you lost clients? Have you gained clients? I think really that's pretty normal. All year I gain and lose clients depending on what time of year it is. Christmas, people are less likely to see me than they are in summer, right? So I feel like, when COVID happened, I was doing a lot of online and in-person business at the same time, and I was really busy doing all of that. So when COVID hit, I started to think, oh no, I'm going to have to do mainly online. So I should have been putting more emphasis on my online work. And then I kind of realized in doing a bunch of online work that I missed my in-person sessions, and I really missed that one-on-one connection with clients. So I feel like the business has always been there. I feel like COVID has even brought more business to me, in multiple ways, because people are interested in taking care of their health and, their immune systems and their well-being. But I think what it's really done for me is helped me decide where I truly want to spend my efforts on. And it just kind of helped me get more organized as someone who employs themselves on, where should I be focusing more of my time, and what do I truly want my day-to-day to look like, and what will make me happy. So I've kind of figured out the balance of how I can give as much as I can to my online clients, but also not shortchange them because I'm focusing on my in-person clients, and how can I still get that connection because I enjoy that one-on-one connection for myself. I don't see it being a problem at all. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to force other people like myself, like I have done recently, to pivot and change the way we're communicating with people. I think it's going to bring more awareness, like I said, to people taking care of their health and wellness. And I think that's going to be a great thing for everybody. This is an interesting question. I feel like in America, or especially where I am in Dallas, Texas, there's a lot of group fitness classes. There's a lot of just boutique gyms, right? Or, cycle places, yoga studios, things like that, Pilates. There's so many different modalities, which are great. But I think that it's easier for some people to fall in and out of health and wellness and actively practicing, their health and wellness because of those things. I feel like, it takes away a little bit of the true, I don't know, it takes a little bit away from that real personal experience that you get when you practice movement for yourself, and not just because, you have an appointment at the cycle place at 6:30 on Tuesday and Thursday. And so I feel like it does take a little bit away from people really gaining the experience of what movement can do for you, mind, body, soul. And sometimes when you have a full work day, your body might not need a cycle bar class. It might need a, nice, slow, progressive strength training mobility session, and to kind of help you wind down and, de-stress a little bit. So I think that, here a lot of people, again, they crave that community, and it's great, don't get me wrong, but I do think that we forget sometimes that movement can be very personal to us. And it's something that if we focus on what it does for us as individuals, it's something that, we can practice year round versus just falling in and out of cycles of trying to get to that quick 45-minute workout just because we want to check it off the list. The greatest piece of advice, I think, is to just be as authentic as you can. I think a lot of people are scared to be themselves, I think, in any space. And the more you can be yourself, the more you're going to feel good about what you're doing as a personal trainer, as a fitness professional. And you're going to attract clients who really connect with what you're doing. And it's going to feel great on both sides.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a favorite workout song, but I have a favorite workout genre, and I love
Okay.
listening to like electronic music when I'm working out. It makes like the closer I can get to a rave in the gym, the better. And I say that I don't think I've ever been to a rave before, but I just like the energy of the
Yeah.
electronic. My favorite cheat meal for sure is a burger. And it also makes me feel good because it's full of protein. I can throw on some lettuce, tomatoes, some vegetables in there, and it is a good, solid meal. I'm always going to feel full, and I'm going to feel good about it either way. Fitness trainer that inspires me, I really love John Brusson. He is really focused on movement efficiency. I did a certification with him called Pain Free Performance, and it just taught me so much about kind of mixing the quality of movement with kind of that rehabilitation or just, you know, joint health and longevity. And it kind of helped me really mesh the two together. When I'm working with clients, I really love focusing on, you know, movements that are going to improve their everyday life, because not all of my clients are athletes, you know. So
Yeah.
I want them to feel good about what they're doing. I also don't want it to feel boring for them, like I'm doing a bunch of rehab type stuff with them. So I kind of feel like he's taught me a lot about how to mesh those things together and give somebody a really solid program that helps improve, you know, their health and longevity, but also, you know, gives them a good, fun, effective workout. My motto 100% is to work smarter, not harder. And I just, you know, I see so many people in the gym doing lots of things sometimes that are a little less efficient than maybe one or two things that could get them real true results and progress. So working smarter, not harder is always my motto,
Yeah.
honestly, for life.